Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AMHS broadcast of tonight's basketball game between the 10-2 Mooresville Pioneers and the 8-3 Bloomington South Panthers. The game will be brought to you by the Mooresville High School Key Club, Mooresville High School Unity Club,
the athletic department, Bullet Furniture, who provided the recliner for this year's third quarter shootout, Words Apparel and Overton family provided the basketball team with the weekly dinner.
Right now we're going to listen in as the Mooresville High School Color Guard and the MHS Band bring you the national anthem. We'd like to thank the Mooresville High School Band and the Mooresville High School Color Guard for so eloquently presenting tonight's national anthem. As we await the basketball team's arrival back on the court, I think we should talk a little bit, Trent, about how great of a start Mooresville has gotten off this season and how much it's done for the student body.
Dave, it's unbelievable what this Pioneer team has done this year. They've gotten off to a 10-2 start. They began the season with low expectations, but I think they proved everybody wrong. They played with a lot of heart, intensity, and I think walking through the halls of Mooresville High School, anyone can notice a change in attitude of the student body.
I have to agree, and I think that most of this was brought on by our new head coach, Mr. And now we have the Mooresville High School basketball team coming back onto the court, led by Jeremy Manning.
South Stewart Falls, close behind.
It's definitely a basketball evening where the temperatures are about 10 degrees outside, but it's really hot in the gym.
Dave, we're looking forward to a great game here tonight.
I think one of the keys to victory tonight, Trent, is that we have to be able to stop Bloomington South's big men. If we cannot be able to rebound off them, especially without Bruce Fields in the basketball game, we're not going to be able to win. But we have to be able to block out, and we have to be able to shoot the three-pointer.
Dave, with Bruce Fields on the bench, I feel that Matt Fichette and Jared Overton will have to step up their rebounding defensive play under the basket tonight.
I think especially the rebounding, Trent. We seemed like in the JV game we got beat awful bad by the rebounding factors of the big man. We see Manning lining it up from outside and Sean Stewart. We need to be able to see that tonight. Them stepping back from the three-point line and not being afraid to take that shot.
Jeremy Manning and Sean Stewart, our seniors this year, have led this team unbelievably to the start they've gotten off to. I think a lot of credit for this team's success lays in their hands.
And talking this week to Jeremy and Sean, I have found out that one of the strong things they have done is made the younger players play hard in practice. That's something that didn't seem to be quite so challenged, quite so needed during the other years. But now with our new head coach, Jim Whitaker, I feel like they said they feel like they have to work harder at practice and run a lot harder, and they know that he's really their head coach.
Dave, I think something needs to be said about Coach Jim Whitaker's attitude about the future of Mooresville basketball. Tell us a little bit about what he's doing.
Well, I have to agree. He is now the president of the Mooresville Junior Basketball League. I think that's one of the first things that we've never seen that before in Mooresville. He stepped up and he made it that the junior leagues could not play a zone defense. He wants them to learn how to play a man-to-man. So when they make it up here to the high school, they know how to play that shell outside defense. And whenever they play that defense, I think they're going to become better players, and that'll make us a better team 6-7 years down the road.
Dave, also, if we can talk a little bit about how the Key Club's helping out the community.
Yeah, the Mooresville High School Key Club this year sponsored a Little League basketball team. It's a really exciting factor. They have a kid on the team by the name of Brad State who's leading the scoring in the 5th grade division. They have a score-out limit where you can only score seven baskets in a basketball game, and he has scored out more than half of his basketball games. Actually, one of the games, he hit a half-court shot at the end of the buzzer that was an actual shot, not just a throw-up.
We'll be looking forward to seeing Brad play high school ball down the road.
It looks like it's about 6 years down the road, but he'll be very, very exciting. And now we have about 1:20 before the ball gets rolling here in this game. We have the warm-ups going on. It looks like for the Pioneers, we'll have the starting Sean Stewart, Jeremy Manning, Jared Overton, who this week had a terrible wreck coming home from the Pittsburgh Colts game, Brad Bennett, and Bill Klontz, who looks like he'll be the hustler down on the base, down on the post. He's going to look like the rebound man.
Jared, Dave, I think we're all glad to see Jared Overton back on the floor.
I have to agree. It seems like his dad took a little bit more of a harsh hit from this crash. I think that everybody's okay, and everybody in the town seems to be very, very happy for that. We haven't received word yet who is going to be starting for the Bloomington South Panthers, so we'll see right here in a moment who will be starting. If we can listen in with the head PA announcer of the Mooresville Pioneer Gym, Jason Edwards.
Starters for the visiting Panthers. Starting at one guard, a 5'11" freshman, number 11, John Holmes. At the other guard position, a 6'1" senior, number 23, Jason Sutherland. At the forward
And that was from our head PA announcers here in Mooresville High School, Jason Edwards and Ryan Lambert. We have the tip going up. It looks like Jared Overton to be quite outmatched here against number 45, John Anderson, 6'5". I don't know, Trent, he looks a little bit more than 6'5" to me.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that's a little bit of a blotched stat.
Dave, we have some great crowds in the fans in the crowd tonight. They're on their feet. They're ready for this game to get underway. Here we go.
And Bloomington South wins the tip. They'll be bringing the ball up to the north side. That is our left. Ball coming around.
Got it in the left corner with number 11, John Holmes. Passes it inside.
Ooh, it looks like they're already going to the post, but good rebounding presence by Brad Bennett, the little man, leaving the ball at the Manning.
Dangerous pass up to Jeremy Manning, but they recover.
Good stop by Manning. I think he took some hustle to get that ball up the court, but you know, you got to watch that pass by Bennett. Trying to get Manning open for the three like we have all season, but Stewart seems to be stepping out.
Stewart's got the ball directing traffic at the top.
You know, Stewart's had a little bit of trouble this year with his right knee. It seems like a problem. Manning taking the ball to the hole, passing it back out. You know, we're lucky there's no shot clock here in high school basketball. We'd be in trouble right now.
Yep, Dave, Mooresville likes to run a lot of picks and screens.
Yeah, I think they like to handle the ball an awful lot, and that's one of the great things. Brad Bennett back up top, taking the ball to the hole, and Jared Overton faking the shot and end up taking it. Oh,
just short.
Does not get the rebound. Rebound comes to Bloomington South.
Number 45, John Anderson, brings it up the floor.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a very probable point guard, but seems to be playing one awful well right now. Number 11, John Holmes is handling the ball at the top. Making a pass back around to John Holmes again for three.
Off the mark.
Manning with a good rebound, but he's called for the foul on the over the back. You know, I don't like to see Manning getting that foul trouble early.
Dave, I believe the foul was called on Bloomington South.
Oh, it was. 41.
Number 41, Eric Brand called with the foul.
I like that call then. I just thought it was over. I thought it was on Manning coming over the back.
Brad Bennett bringing the ball up for the Pioneers.
We need to see a little bit more press. If they get a little bit of a press this evening, we need to see Bennett with some
Manning's
good composure.
up in the corner with the fake, drives the lane, puts it up, and he's fouled.
He'll be going to the line for two. Jeremy Manning's been very accurate this year from the free throw line. It'll be interesting to see how he comes out tonight. Last weekend, he didn't have too good of a weekend on the line or from behind the arc.
Okay.
Fouls on Bloomington South, number 23, Jason Sonnenbarn, his first.
Now that's on number 23,
31, Jeremy Manning.
Jason Sunborn. It's his first. Manning steps up to the line.
Manning's first shot's good.
Drains his first free throw. That's the first point of the game this evening. Oh, and off the front of the rim. Manning with 1 point right now, and it's the only score. With 6:16 left, 2 minutes down in the first period.
John Holmes passes the ball over to number 23. He passes it inside. Bennett with a great
Steal. Manning with the ball and the layup. It's good in the backboard too. That's 3 points for Manning already. He's almost scoring in the game. Looks like we're coming out with the press off the made basket. I have to like that. That seems to what got a spark last week against Brownsboro.
Dave, I'm waiting for South to get on a roll here. They seem to be a team of spurts. And this is something Mooresville needs to watch out for tonight.
I have to agree. If we just can deny their post presence, I think we'll have an awful lot of luck. And that's number 11, John Holmes again with a missed shot, and Sean Stewart the rebound.
Bennett pushes up to Manning.
It looks as if Coach Whitaker is making the team push the ball up the court to try to wear out this bigger Bloomington South team. Manning for a long three. Oh, catches
off the
back. Oh, almost gets a roll. The ball comes off and it's going to Bloomington South. I don't think the crowd agrees with it, but from our angle, I have to agree. I think it went off of Jared
Dave,
Overton.
I'd have to agree with the call too from up here.
I think the other side of the court just could not see as well as we had. We're still pressing the ball inbounds. I have to like that.
South brings the ball into number 23, Jason Sunborn, who pushes the ball up the court.
It looks like Sunborn's a heck of a ball handler. He broke the press, or what little press there was, awful easily.
Dave, we've got a great matchup with number 11, John Holmes, and 14, Brad Bennett. They're both quick guys who are going to be a main factor on defense tonight.
I have to agree. I think that if they can just stay up, a silly overplay by Sean Stewart there. If they can just stay on each other, I think we'll have a fun evening watching them play each other.
Dave, it looks like we have a mismatch right now with Number 43, Nick Fuchs from Bloomington South, and 52, Jared Overton from
Yeah,
Mooresville.
unfortunately, we're going to have that mismatch all evening. With no presence of Bruce Fields on the post, we don't have really very many big men, and we're going to have to fight the rebounding.
Bloomington South with a shot and rebound.
2-point basket by number 23, Jason.
And number 23, Jason Sunborn, puts it back up for the Panthers.
Yes. Brad Bennett driving the lane right now. Oh, a silly pass.
It'll be a turnover on the Pioneers. It'll be South's ball.
I think that's Mooresville's second turnover already. Only in 3.5 minutes. I don't like that. This looks like we're just trying to push the ball a little bit too hard.
Dave, Mooresville still comes out with the press on the inbound.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with that still, though, because it helped us get through that Brownsburg game last week when we were down 12 points and still came back to win in the fourth quarter. Oh, we have a blocking foul here on Brad Bennett, number 14. That is his first.
I believe it's the team's first also, Dave.
Yes, it is.
Fouls on Mooresville, number 14, Brad.
Dave, I believe last week
First.
we experienced a little bit of foul trouble on the Pioneers against Greenwood, and Jeremy Manning fouled out in the fourth quarter.
Yes, we did. And that was one of the key plays whenever he ended up fouling out on a questionable call. I think I talked to him this week, and he said that he felt the foul should have been on Sean Stewart, but there was still a foul. The big men still in the presence. Unfortunately, we're not able to pull down the rebound, and Bloomington South comes up with it.
Bloomington South seems to be hustling a little more in the last few minutes, Dave.
Yeah, it seems like they've gotten a little bit scared of the Pioneers. I think that they almost took us a little bit lightly, even with our better record.
Number 11, John Holmes, has the ball on the right side.
I have not seen him cross the 3-second arc yet.
A shot by number 43, Nick Fuchs.
That's 2 points, and now it's 4-3 with the Pioneers trailing by a point. Sean Stewart coming off of the screen.
Bill Klontz with the ball on the top of the key, passes over to Brad Bennett.
Jeremy Manning for 3 whenever his man was caught in the screen. Oh, just nearly makes the basket. I think we need to continue seeing Manning shoot that 3 though.
South comes down with the pass down the court.
We got beat down the court there, Trent. We can't have that happen.
That was number 41, Eric Grant, with the 2 points. Makes it a 6-3 ball game for South. Bennett passes over to Manning, gives it back to Bennett on the top. Bennett drives, gives it to Sean.
Great pick by Bennett there for the 2 points for Sean Stewart.
Stewart with a great basket.
Yeah.
Here comes South up the floor with John Holmes. South penetrates, gives it to the big man.
Oh, an air ball by the big man, number 43, Nick Fuchs.
Stewart pulls the rebound down, passes it up to Manning down the court, and Manning regroups the Pioneers. Stewart with the shot, just off. Dave, number 43, Nick Fuchs, seems to be dominating the boards tonight.
Yeah, I have to agree. That size again. Eric Brand gets his first 2 points of the evening, and we see Bloomington South up by 3 points early. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Manning for 3, almost. He keeps on fighting down there. I like that though. Overton with the rebound, back up, and he's got the foul. He'll be going to the line. Fouls on number 43.
Dave, we need Jared Overton to fight like that all night and try to get the big man in trouble. Nick Fuchs has dominated the boards early in the game so far.
Yeah, he picks up his first foul right there though, trying to block Jared Overton. We can see Coach Jim Whitaker talking to Brad Bennett. He's coaching all the time, coaching constantly. I have to like that. That's a really good feature.
Jared Overton will go to the line for 2 shots.
Overton's been a bit questionable this year at the free throw line, but I heard he's been working really hard making his free throw shot better. We'll have to see this evening.
His first shot's up. It's good. That's good to see Overton hit the first one of the night.
You like that? That's a good confidence builder. Ball back to Overton again. It's up, and it is also good. He's 2 for 2 from the line right now. And now we have Jared Overton going out for number 44, Matt Frechette, coming into the game. Frechette's been a big spark this year in a couple of games, and I think hopefully today he can give us a little lift. Right now the Pioneers are down by 1, 7-8 to the Bloomington South Panthers.
Bloomington South brings the ball up the floor. They seem to be looking for the big man, and we're playing some great defense on him.
I have to like the way...
Steal by Manning.
Oh, we got a double dribble or travel here on Manning. You still have to like the steal, though. It's a great chance to get the turnover.
It's an unfortunate break for the Pioneers, but the steal's a good sign that the defense will be stepping up tonight.
I have to agree. I think whenever they step in front of those passing lanes, you're going to see a lot of that type of thing happen. Unfortunately, you will see also the travel coming off of that awful quickly because they don't quite have their footing.
Bill Klontz may be outside as underneath, but he's manhandling.
Well, you know,
Big
Bill's a
man.
strong player. He works really hard. He uses that right knee awful strong to get underneath him. Oh, we have a drive right now by number 35, Adam Long.
Number 41, Eric Brand catches the pass and puts up the 2-point layup. And the
That is
Panthers-
his 4th point of the evening.
and the Panthers lead 10-7 with a minute
Ooh,
15
Brad
left.
Bennett. He got fouled on the way to the basket. I think this is on number 41, who just scored the basket, Eric Brand. No, it's on number 21 on the push.
Dave, number 21 is Anthony Crane, a junior who registers in at a 6'1" and plays guard at a small forward.
That's his first foul. He has no points on the evening. We see Bill Klontz going out for Jared Overton. I think that's a little coaching move by Coach Jim Whitaker. He's just talking to the kids, seeing how things are going. Had a little trouble getting the ball, and Matt Frechette finally gets it into Manning. Back to Stewart for 3.
Oh, just off. Manning with the follow. Ball's
Fight
up.
for- we're
Nice
fighting for the
rebound by
rebound.
Bennett.
Oh, and Bennett puts the
Bennett
basket
puts up
back
the
up.
rebound for 2 points.
2 points by Bennett there.
Bloomington South continually keeps pushing the ball up the floor quick.
You know, I have to see, I don't have the stats with me right now, but Brad Bennett has a lot of rebounds, and being the smallest man on the court, you got to like that fighting end. Ooh.
We have a foul on the play.
Number 52, Jared Overton for the Pioneers. I believe the foul will be called on.
Dave, I believe the foul is called on the ground, so I don't believe it'll be shooting. I believe it'll be softball underneath the basket.
It looks like it was to me too. Yes, they're taking the ball out on the side.
Number 43, Nick Hughes.
Right now, with 43 seconds left in the first period, Mooresville's down 10-9 to Bloomington South. The ball is coming in.
South
Number
gets the
21
ball.
with a good cut, and South gets to the basket.
Dave, that's a great inbounds play for South.
Anthony Crane picks up his 3rd point of the evening.
Here comes Manning on the double pick. And they play good help defense.
Bennett's taking the ball. Looks like we're playing a little 4 to score here with a few seconds left.
Dave, the Pioneers have been doing this all season.
It seems to be working quite often. Actually, at one point at Center Grove, the crowd started chanting boring after they held the ball for a little over 2 minutes.
Dave, but you've got to say it's produced quite a few points for us in the last few minutes.
Down to
past.
10 seconds. It looks like we'll be going to the basket now.
Here comes
Few
Sean Stewart off the
screens. Sean
pick.
Stewart with 5 seconds left gets the ball back to Bennett. Don't have much more time. You better shoot the ball for the 3.
No
Nothing.
good.
Off the back of the rim.
As we come to an end of the first quarter, Bloomington South leads the Mooresville Pioneers 12-9. Dave, I think we need to look at some stats here.
If we look at it right now, we have Eric Brand, the 6'7" senior from Bloomington South with 4 points. He seems to be our top scorer.
Dave,
If we can find a way to get a body on him, Trent, I think we can limit some of those points.
Dave, I think we can too. I think with the great defense being played by Bill Klontz and Jared Overton underneath, that we can stop Nick Hughes from dominating the boards tonight.
I wonder if we'll see Bill Klontz come back into the game right now. It'd be an interesting call here by Coach Whitaker.
Dave, either way, Bloomington South brings in Nick Hughes, who's a senior who registers at 6'9", and Eric Brand, who's also a senior, who comes in at 6'7".
That leaves us an awful tall rebounding deficit. It's going to be a challenge to overcome, but I think we can handle it this evening. As we look out on the court right now, the refs are getting a little drink and a towel from a couple of the ball boys from the Mooresville Junior Basketball League. Another one of those great things that Coach Whitaker has instituted.
As we get ready to start play in the second quarter, looks like the Mooresville Pioneers will be coming out with Bill Klontz, Sean Stewart, Jared Overton, Jeremy Manning, and Brad Bennett.
And we have Bloomington South with both of their big men in again. No, wait a minute, I'm wrong. Only Nick Hughes is in. Eric Brand won't be coming out.
They came back out with John Holmes at the matchup with Brad Bennett.
Oh, Bennett
drives.
takes the ball to the lane. Manning back out. I think we need to look for the cut a little bit more. That long pass I don't like. What about you, Trent?
Dave, I don't think it was right because we had an open man cutting the lane.
I have to agree. I think we need to take the ball to the lane just a little bit more. I know they're big down there, but if we can stop short, I think that was a foul.
A little bit of a push there, Dave.
Missed call by the referees. Manning setting up for three, didn't
Fakes
shoot
a
it.
three. Passes over to Stewart.
Stewart coming back to Manning. Looks like we're just looking for the longbow right now. I don't agree with that. Good
Manning.
drive by Manning and 2 points.
Great shot, Dave.
That's 5 points this evening for Jeremy Manning. Mooresville's pulled it within 1 again. If they can play some defense and get on top here. Jared Overton's battling down low. Manning, good
Shot off a
defense.
boot. Brad Bennett pulls down another rebound, Dave.
I think that's his 4th this evening.
Still by Bloomington South. And I
Where
believe
is
it'll be
ball?
Mooresville ball.
Oh, Pioneer ball.
Off the foot of number 11, John Holmes.
You have to like that type of hustle. I mean, that's the type of hustle that made us win the 10 games that we have. And if we'd have had that possibly in the other 2, it might be a tail of an O at this point.
We get the ball into Jeremy Manning. Passes over to Stewart. Stewart with the jump shot.
About a 17-footer, he drains it. That's 4 points for Sean Stewart this evening. Oh, dropping
Ooh.
it. We have a blocking call on Stewart. I don't know if I agree with that. I think that number 21, Anthony Crane for the Panthers, dropped his shoulder a little bit.
He did drop his shoulder, Dave, but Sean Stewart's feet were moving.
Yeah, and
The call could have went either way. That's Sean's first foul of the evening.
we don't seem to have
Second.
any foul trouble with anybody right now.
No, we don't, and that's fortunate, especially with our big man not having any.
Ooh, number 43, Nick Fuse for the Panthers takes the ball to the hoop strong. We got to be able to put a body on the big men. We got it over that 1-point deficit, but now we're back to it again. Manning looking for the 3.
Stewart pulls up.
For the 3. Oh.
Off again. Overton fighting for the rebound.
Good try for the rebound. I have to like that hustle.
Ball's passed up to number 21, Anthony Crane. He pulls it back out and gives us number 11, John Holmes.
Stewart with a little bit of a silly overplay.
Crane for 3 and he misses.
Good position by Bill Quanson. Number 43, Nick Fuse, comes over the back for his first foul of the evening.
Dave, that was great fundamentals on Bill Klantz with a great block out.
Check that. That is his second foul of the evening, Trent.
Dave, that can work to the advantage for the Mooresville Pioneers, being Nick Fuse does register in at 6'9". We're doing a great job.
Bill Klantz just seems to be getting his body into him, and that's what you have to do to be able to take away the height.
We have a 3 by Bennett. And
Oh, big 3 by Brad Bennett. That's 5 points for him this night also. Playing that deep. We need that press right now.
John Holmes brings the ball up the floor for the Panthers. He looks at Anthony Crane cutting through. He's not open.
I don't know, Trent. I'm looking at the South end, and I'm seeing a little bit of people standing around right now. I think that's great defense by the Pioneers. If they can just cause them to stand, all they have to do is stay between their man and the basket.
Dave, South's a great basketball team, and they've got to find a way to score some points. It worked early, but blocked shot.
Blocked shot by Sean Stewart. Blocked
Ball up
three-pointer
to
Manning with the
Manning.
layup. Good tip by Sean Stewart. That's his 6th point of the evening. All caused by his blocked 3-point shot.
Dave, as I was saying, another block
another
shot.
block shot, but they're going to call him on the foul this time. I don't know that I agree with that.
Dave, from this angle, it was hard to tell. As I was saying earlier, South's big men were pulling down some big rebounds early and getting some easy points. The Pioneers seem to have stopped that, but now they can't find a way to score. If South could get some good perimeter scoring, Dave, I think they'd be okay.
Well, right now we're looking at Sean Stewart, 2 fouls, and I think he just bought himself a little bench time here in a minute. Sean Stewart's battled foul trouble almost all year, and I think that's one of those things that we have to look at. He plays really, really strong, but he also plays a little bit too aggressive, and if we can just get a way to settle him down before sectional time, it'll be an excellent, excellent year.
And number 45, Josh Anderson, hits the free throw. Dave, that's the 14th foul on Mooresville, with Stewart having 2, Bennett with 1, and Overton with 1. Anderson's second shot is also good. Bennett brings the ball up the floor for the Pioneers. Bennett looks for Manning.
I think Bennett's done a great job this year handling the ball. You know, the Pioneers really are in lack of that one. They only have one point guard, one really strong point guard. Bennett's been it. He's done an excellent job, but when he does get into foul trouble, it's awful tough for the Pioneers. Stewart for 3. No, he pulls the ball back up. Bennett driving the entire lane, gives the ball to Overton. Overton traveled.
Dave, when Overton has the ball underneath like that, I hate to see him to put it on the floor. I think he needs to go up strong.
I think I agree with you. I really would like to see him just take the ball right to the hoop, get the basket and the foul.
I'd like to see him draw that 3rd foul on Nick Fuse.
I think that'd be very important if we could get that third foul on Fuchs. It'd put the Panthers at quite a deficit. I'm awfully surprised that Coach Whitaker hasn't pulled Stewart out. He
Nice
has
pass
2
by number
fouls.
11, John Holmes.
We have a foul on number 41. Eric Brand for the
Dave, I didn't
the
see that.
Panthers.
Did you see what happened?
No, I think he came over the back. No, we got a pushing foul. That is his second.
Dave, we've got 4:23 left in the second quarter. Mooresville Pioneers lead the Bloomington South Panthers 18-16. Dave, this game's been matched up pretty well.
Mooresville's gone on a little spurt. Manning for 3 here. Oh, big 3 by Jeremy Manning. That gives him 8 points on the evening. That's his first 3 of the evening, Trent. He's shot through his slump, it seems like.
Mooresville started off with the press and everybody backed off with Sean Stewart guarding number 11, John Holmes.
That was about a 21-footer for Manning, almost into the NBA range.
It's great to see Manning hit that three-pointer.
Well, you know this is going to happen. You got Bill Klotz coming around and getting a little bit of a foul here, but you know whenever he's bounding somebody that's that much bigger than he is, he's going to get some of those fouls.
And he's doing a great job, Dave.
That's only his first foul. That's excellent with giving up 7 inches.
Number 5, Nate Norman.
Number 23, Jason Sunborn, break the ball in from the Panthers.
Nick Fuchs is taking a seat, Trent.
Dave, I think it's a move by the Bloomington South coaching staff to bring him in for the last few minutes.
Oh, a 5-second call.
Great
That's
defense by the Pioneers.
excellent
Dave.
defense.
It's something the Pioneers have prided themselves on all year.
That's one of the things that they've done. They've had high-scoring games only because they're so quick, but they've had excellent defense in those spurts. Manning setting up for a 3, give the ball to Stewart.
Stewart looks across the court to Manning, fakes a 3.
That cross-court pass, I think, just a little bit too long for the 3-point shot. Manning is an excellent shooter, though. Bennett taking the ball down the lane. Manning back out. And Stewart cutting across the lane. We're seeming to be a little bit dormant here, Trent. I think we need a little bit more movement. Jared Overton doesn't seem to move for about the past 3-4 minutes.
Dave, I'm not sure what the call is at this point.
I'm not sure. It looks like it was on the Pioneers. It might have been on Sean Stewart. No, we have it on number 44, Matt
Looks like a blocking call.
I think it was a moving screen, Trent.
Panthers will bring the ball in underneath the Mooresville basket. They get the ball to number 11, John Holmes, who will bring the ball up the floor for the Panthers.
That's Mooresville's 6th-team foul. The next one will be Bloomington South into the 1-and-1. 3-pointer by number 45, Nick Anderson. That's a big basket. I'm sorry, Josh Anderson. Brad Bennett taking the ball to the hole, but he gets double-teamed. Jeremy Manning for a long 3. Oh,
Off the mark.
Off the backboard.
Here comes the South Panthers. The pass to number 45, up with the shot and the air ball. Number
There's a
41
good
foul.
rebound by Jared Overton, and now we have a foul on number 5, Nate Norman.
Dave, I'm not sure if the foul's on number 5 and number 41, Eric Brand. We'll have to find out from the official. It looks like it's on number 41, Eric Brand.
You're right again, Trent. That is his 3rd. 3 fouls in the first half for Eric Brand. That's tough for the Panthers. Their 6-7 man has gone down to the bench with 3 fouls.
Dave, the Panthers are on the floor without either big man. Nick Fuchs has 2 personal fouls, and Eric Brand has 3.
They brought in Adam Long to replace Eric Brand right now. It seems like a fresh body off the bench is what the Panthers coach is trying to do.
Jared Owens' first free throw is up and good.
No, Trent, that is his 3rd free throw. He's now 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Seems like he has a good night from the stripe.
Second shot getting ready to leave his hands. It's up.
It's good. 4 for 4 on the evening for Jared Overton from the line.
South brings the ball up with some pressure from the Mooresville Pioneers. Anthony Crane over to number 23, Jason Sunborn.
Oh, we have a traveling call on number 5, Nate Norman. That's an
Dave?
awful tough matchup for Norman there. He had Overton on him and didn't really know what to do with the ball. Had him pinned in the corner.
Dave, with 2:21 left in the second quarter, The Pioneers lead the Bloomington South Panthers 23-19. I think with that turnover, we need to see the Pioneers come down the floor and capitalize.
I have to agree. Coach Whitaker just took out Sean Stewart, who has 2 fouls, and brought in Chad Oberle. They're playing 4 to score right now. I have to agree with that call, though, because you don't want to see Stewart pick up a silly foul in the last 2 minutes of this half.
Dave, Chad Oberle's came in for some Pioneers this year and added some big points for the Pioneers. He's hit some clutch free throws. He came in for Sean Stewart when he got in foul trouble at the Whiteland game. He hit 2 free throws in the first half that were big for the Pioneers.
Yeah, Sean Stewart ended up fouling out of that game, and Chad Oberle did an excellent job. Oh, I'm not sure.
Great play on help defense by Matt Burchett.
I'm not sure. I believe that the charging foul should have been called the first time down the court there.
I believe so too, Dave. Matt Burchett had great position on that ball.
Jared Overton was just playing for that call.
That makes Jared Overton's second foul.
Mooresville, number 52, Jared Overton.
That's the 1-and-1, but I do believe he was shooting.
It'll be number 35, Adam Long from the line.
It should be interesting. Adam Long just got put in the game about 30 seconds ago, sort of a cold person off the bench to
Let's see what he can
shoot
do
the
for
free
the
throws.
Panthers.
Bill Klontz is coming in for Jared Overton.
That's another smart move by Jim Whitaker.
I have to agree. He doesn't want to get anybody with 3 fouls. You get that 3rd foul on a man, you're pretty well trapped.
Adam Long with the shot, and it's good. Adam Long, second shot, getting ready to go up. And it's short. Rebound comes down to Matt Burchett. It's tipped away by South.
Oh, we have a foul on number 5.
Nate Norman.
That is Norman's. That's a quick second. Well, I'm not sure exactly what foul that is, Trent.
We'll get the. It looks like Nate Norman's first, Dave.
Bloomington South, number 5, Nate Norman is first.
Bill Klontz will be shooting a 1-on-1 from the line.
Chad Montgomery.
Klontz has been working on his free throw shooting quite a bit this year, Trent.
That's what I was going to say, Dave. I've heard from several of the players that Klontz has a personal goal to improve his shooting percentage from the line. His first shot's up and good.
He's definitely, since Christmas, increased his free throw shooting percentage. The second shot's about ready to go up. It is also good. 2 for 2 for
It's
Bill
great to see the
Klontz.
Pioneers hitting their free throws early in the game, Dave.
I have them only missing 1 shot, and that was by Jeremy Manning, their shooter.
It's great to see that the big men are hitting their free throws. I believe Jared Owens is 4 for 4 and Bill Klontz is 2 for 2. You know the big men are going to get some fouls tonight. That's good to see.
That's really good because we need to push the ball down to the big man and see them get the fouls on them so we can call. Oh, tough pass, and Chad Montgomery has it. He was inserted into the game in the last break.
Jeremy Manning pulls it up and passes over to Brad Bennett, almost thrown out of bounds.
Manning has to watch that. If they're running the 4 to score with a minute left here, it'll be interesting to see how much time they can run off the clock.
We've got a minute left here in the second quarter, with Mooresville Pioneers leading 25-20. Great hustle by Bloomington South player. Number 35, Adam Long, great hustle.
He ended up stepping on the line though, so the ball stayed with the Pioneers.
Matt Burchett will bring the ball in for the Pioneers.
He's right down near the Bloomington cheer block, and Jeremy Manning gets the ball, and we have a moving screen on number 43, Chad Montgomery. That was not a smart play, Trent.
Dave, I think Chad Montgomery should have noticed that he didn't have that screen and let him go and tried to do something else.
If he had backed out to the top of the key, I believe he'd gotten the ball in there and saved us from the 5-second call, and everything would have been okay.
I believe that's the 18th foul on the Pioneers.
Yes, it is. That's a 1-and-1.
Number 23,
Number 23, Jason Suttonborn, will be shooting the free throws for the Panthers. He's got a 1-on-1 situation coming up.
Let's see how the bonus goes. Up, and his first
Short.
one's missed.
Tipped up in the air, rebound by Bloomington South. Number 35, Adam Long, put up the basket. Pioneers come up quick. Brad Bennett trying to drive the lane, backs it out, throws the pass over to Jeremy Manning. Back to Brad Bennett at the top of the key. We're running the 4 to score again here, Dave, with 32 seconds left. Let's hope the Pioneers can capitalize on their last possession.
I hope they can too, Trent. We have 25 seconds left, and I think we're waiting for the 10-second mark before we make the move. There's no count right now because Brad Bennett is not being closely guarded.
Dave, I'd like to see Jeremy Manning come off the screen underneath and pop out for the big three to end the half.
I have to agree. They run that double screen really well, especially in this 4-to-score situation.
Pass on to Matt Fischette, blocked. Panthers come
3
up with 3
seconds left,
seconds.
too.
The ball's up. And it's no good.
Almost hit.
Number 5, Nate Mormon, almost hit the half quarter.
And at halftime, Mooresville is up 25-22, 3 points on the Bloomington South Panthers. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here again at the beginning of the third quarter. Mooresville is leading 25-22 with a big three-pointer here by number 11, John Holmes.
Right off the bat. Brad Bennett brings the ball up for the Pine. Dave, I think if you look at Bennett's stats for the first half, they were quite impressive from the rebound standpoint.
Yeah, I think so. He had about 6 rebounds. Overton with a big basket up there. That gives Jared Overton 6 points on the evening. He was 4 for 4 from the free throw line in the first half. That's a big step up from earlier this year, don't you think so, Trent?
Yeah, I think Jared Overton stepped up this play considerably to help this Pioneer team with the loss of Bruce Fields.
Number 11, John Holmes hits another three-pointer.
He's came out in the second half and hit 2 big threes right off the bat, Dave.
2 for 2
That
immediately,
could be
Trent.
a big factor for the Panthers.
I think we have to look out and we have to stop that. We're trying to stop the third man, the low man, a little bit too much now. We've done a great job. I think that was a cheap shot by number 43, Nick Fuchs.
He gave a little shove to the chest on Jeremy Manning there.
I'm sure Manning will get him back for it, though. Manning
pulls-
drives the lane.
Let's double dribble call on Manning. It looked like Manning was pushed a little bit, but I'd have to agree with the officials.
I have to agree that was a double dribble. Coach Jim Waker's giving a little bit of lip. I still say something should have been done about the first time that Nick Fuchs shoved Manning.
Ball's into John Holmes, who came out in the second half and hit 2 big three-pointers for the Panthers.
He only had 1 point before.
Oh, it was a good look inside. Good hustle by number 43, Nick Hughes.
Number 23, Jason Sunborn, gets that layup after the missed try.
Manning with the three-point fake. Pass out to Stewart, who drives the lane, pulls up, off the backboard, just misses. Overton with a big board. I thought he was fouled on that play, Dave.
Oh, I think that Stewart was fouled on that play. Oh, we're going to get the ball back anyway. Mooresville ball.
Looks like both teams have come out of the locker rooms in the second half fired up and playing hard.
I think the Bloomington South's hustling a little bit more than they were early. They're up 30-27 right now.
I have a feeling that their coach talked to them about hustle and intensity.
I think they were getting out hustled a little bit. Right now we're having trouble getting the ball in. That's like the third time in a row we've had trouble getting the ball in. Brad Bennett breaks to the back and gets it up. Manning coming back out.
Fakes it, drives the lane, puts it up, and it's blocked.
Number
Overton
43,
with the
Nick
rebound.
Fuchs goes to the block. Overton thinks twice. Manning drives the lane again. Stewart for 3. Almost. It was in the hole and came out.
Dave, I think Jeremy Manning should put that shot up right when he gets the ball.
I have to agree. I think he thinks about it a little bit too much.
When he gets the ball, he's pulling that first fake. Another three-point attempt by John Holmes is off the mark.
A great rebound there by Bill Klontz. He's battling down there with the big guys.
As I was saying, Jeremy Manning, we have a foul on this play. I have a feeling Jeremy Manning, when he fakes that shot and drives the lane, there's nothing there. I think he needs to look at the
That was
opportunity
a
for three-point play.
foul on the floor. Number 11, John Holmes. That's his first foul.
11, John Holmes, his first.
Once again, Holmes coming out here big. 2 3-pointers, all his only scoring for the game. In the second half, within the first minute.
Bennett with a good pass underneath, and Klontz loses the handle. They're fighting. It's tipped up to Bloomington South. Here comes Anthony Crane for the Panthers.
We have a travel by number
Double
23, Jason Sunborn. Jared Overton will be taking the ball in front of the Panther bench.
Dave, I'd like to correct myself on that last play. That was Jason Sunborn that brought the ball before, not Anthony Crane. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Manning looks
the ball
over
to
to Bennett for 3.
three.
Just off the mark. Rebound. by number 23, Jason Sunborn. And once again, he brings the ball up the floor.
He drove almost coast to coast here. Number 45. John Anderson takes a shot, and we're going to have a foul here on Jared Overton. That is Overton's third foul, a costly foul for the Pioneers. Their first team foul of the half.
Fouls on Mooresville, number 52, Jared Overton, his third. At the line shooting 2 for the Panthers, number 41.
Dave, number 41, Eric Brand is at the line.
He hasn't been to the line yet tonight, Trent.
Is it a one-on-one or a two-shot situation?
It is a two-shot foul, I do believe.
First shot's up, and good.
Good form on that free throw, Trent. I really think it seems like a good free throw shooter for a big man.
Second one's up, and it's good too. He's
Two
got a
for
nice
two.
touch from the line, Dave.
We've only had 2 free throws missed this whole entire night, Trent.
Bennett looks up to Manning, and nothing's there. He gives the ball to Stewart in the corner. Back out to Bennett on top.
Bennett with a nice behind-the-back dribble, and Stewart for 3. Nothing
Yes,
but the
sir.
bottom of the
It's good to see Stewart come out and hit a three-pointer.
That's 9 points for Stewart on the evening. He's the Pioneers' high scorer, and Jeremy Manning has 8.
Dave, with 4:13 left in the third period, it's Bloomington South Panthers 32-30 over the Mooresville Pioneers.
That missed free throw, that missed three-pointer was by Jason Sunborn. Oh, Bill Klontz, a
Klontz.
good move. That's Bill Klontz' first field goal of his game. He had 2 free throws beforehand. It seems like the Mooresville Pioneers have stepped up their defense a notch. They're
Dave, we've
playing.
got a tie game now.
Yeah, it seems like the Pioneers have fought back.
Let's see which team can be the first to capitalize.
Number 11, John Holmes with the ball on the other side of the court.
Three-point basket.
Oh.
Three-point basket. Number 45, Josh Anderson.
That's 8 points for Anderson on the evening.
That's a big three.
That's a momentum killer, Trent. Manning on the double screen.
Nice pass into Overton with
Overton in the foul and the basket.
That's what I was talking about earlier about Overton taking the ball up strong, Dave. That's what we need.
Oh, they tech Bloomington South. We'll have to see what number got tech here, but it looks
I
like
believe it
Bill
was
Klontz
40.
was on the
I believe
inside.
it was 41. Eric Brand was called for the
44.
technical.
They're calling on 44, who's not even on the court.
Hold on.
43, excuse me. Number 43, Nick Fuchs.
Number 43, Nick Fuchs.
That's Nick Fuchs. That counts as a personal foul. That's costly for the Bloomington
That
South
is
Panthers.
very costly.
At the line shooting a
Both
free throw
Nick
for the
Fuchs and
Pioneers,
Eric
number
Brand, both
52,
big men,
Jared
both have 3
Overton.
fouls.
If that does count as a personal foul, that'll be Nick Fuchs' 4th.
That's a straight down.
Okay, then it doesn't count as a personal foul.
I think
Refs
Jared Overton's shooting his foul shot right now before the technical shots are put up.
The refs seem to be discussing something. I like to see Overton on the line right now. He's 4 for 4 on the evening. That is his 4th foul, Trent.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry, Dave. Overton's 5 for 5 from the line.
He'll be taking another shot here. These are the shots that came as a part of the foul on his basket. No, wait a minute. Now we'll be taking the technical shots because he only got a 1.
Yep.
Manning is going to be stepping up to take the tech shots.
Pioneers, number 31,
I thought Overton wanted to take those. He seems to be hot this evening.
He's pretty confident from the line.
Manning's 1 for 2 this night from the free throw line. This one's up and no good.
Jeremy misses the first of the 2 technical shots.
I have to agree with Coach Witt, though. Manning is the free throw shooter on the team. He's the best shooter on the team, and he has the highest free throw percentage. Second one's up and
It's
good.
good.
He's 2 for 4 tonight from the line.
Now the Pioneers will get the ball at half court. Bill Klontz will bring the ball in. for the
This could be a
Pioneers.
possible 6 or 7 point play for the Pioneers, counting Jared Overton's basket on the foul.
Manning pumps the ball to Stewart, drives the lane, pulls up, takes
Air
a
ball.
jumper, and airballs it long. Here come the Panthers up the floor fast. A pass stolen by Bennett.
Great steal by Bennett. 3-on-2
No look
break.
pass to Klontz. Klontz goes up strong and airballs the layup. Nice look by Jared Overton out to Jeremy Manning for 3.
Yeah, what?
Dave, looks like we have a foul on the play.
toward his men.
Mooresville number 31, Jeremy Manning, is first.
The foul was called on number 31, Jeremy Manning of the Mooresville Pioneers. That's his first of the night. It's the team's second for the half. Bennett brings the ball up for the Pioneers. Over passes Jeremy Manning up the floor to be Bloomington South ball. I think Bennett just got a little too excited on that play. Timeout called. Timeout was called by Bloomington South. I think Bloomington South needs to regroup here. They got a break. They got a break on the turnover, so they'll have the ball coming back towards their basket with a 4-point deficit to the Mooresville Pioneers, 39-35.
Who was that three by, Trent? I didn't catch that.
The three was by Jeremy Manning. Jared Overton got in some trouble underneath and dished out to Jeremy Manning with a great look.
That makes 11 points and 2 3-pointers on the evening for him.
Mooresville Junior League basketball.
If Bloomington South wants to keep in this game, I think they need to capitalize on this last turnover by the Pioneers and score some points on this next play.
They're going to have to slow the game down if they'd like to stay in it. I think Mooresville will just run away with the game if they can keep the running tempo up. It doesn't look like we'll have any changes for the Pioneers or for the Panthers. I think that was just a little timeout to trying to change the momentum for Bloomington South to get some things set up. Both big men are out. Bloomington
South needs to be careful with the fouls. Their big man at 6'9", Nick Bush, has 4 fouls.
He is not on the floor right now.
Bloomington South brings the ball in to number 23, Jason Sunborn, who brings it up the floor.
Manning's doing a great job on number 45, Josh Anderson, who has 8 points on the evening.
John Holmes cuts through the paint. Bennett with great defense. Passes in to number 41, Eric Brand, back out to Holmes with the shot. And it's good, a 2-point basket by John Holmes.
That's 8 for John Holmes. He has 2 3-pointers and the 1 field goal.
Jeremy Manning for 3, and it's good.
Long range by Manning.
3-point basket by Jeremy Manning.
That's 14 points for Manning and 3 3-pointers.
They had the Panthers come down and score like they needed to, but Mooresville answers back with a 3-pointer by Manning.
That's great for Manning to step up. He's had a little bit of a confidence problem sometimes. Great trap defense on Anderson. We got a hold on that.
Dave, I'm not sure from this angle if that was the right call. I thought he was in trouble.
I have to agree, but I think they did reach on. It's on number 32, Sean Stewart.
Sean Stewart is third.
That's 3 fouls on Sean Stewart this evening.
No, I made a mistake. That's on number 2, number 31, Jeremy Manning. No, it isn't. I'm sorry.
We had a turnover on the play, and it'll be Mooresville ball. Bill Clance will bring the ball in at midcourt. The pass is in to Brad Bennett at the top of the key.
Mooresville's up by 5 right now. Have a chance to get the lead to 7 or 8. Manning
over to Jeremy Manning for 3
points.
Oh. Off the mark. John Holmes with the rebound. He looks up floor, but no Panthers are there. He gets the ball up to number 23. He puts the shot up.
We have a charge. John Holmes took down Bill Clance, dropped his shoulder into him, and it seems like a charge.
Number 23, Jason Sunborn,
I'm sorry on that.
will be charged with the charging foul. That was great defensive position on Clance.
That's number 2 on Jason Sunborn.
Dave, that's 4 fouls for the Panthers in this quarter.
That's an awful high amount, Trent. It looks like the Pioneers will be shooting in the bonus before long.
Up to Jeremy Manning.
It seemed like Brad Bennett wanted to push the ball just a little bit more there by pushing the ball up to Manning.
I think it was a smart decision by Bennett to get the ball up to the open man.
I have to agree with Witt right now, not going to the 4 to score. It seems like the momentum has been in the favor of the Pioneers, and if we can swing it around, it'd be great.
We got an open man underneath Bennett, 14. Puts up the layup.
That's Bennett's 7th point on the evening.
That was a great look by Manning, knowing that the man was open. Great defense by Bill Clance.
It looks like Bennett will get his 9th point right here.
Bennett with 4 points for the Pioneers. Dave, a smart play by number 23 for the Bloomington South Panthers, Jason Sunborn. telling his teammates to slow the tempo up.
They need to slow the tempo if they're going to have any chance to win this game. The Pioneers have pulled out to a 9-point lead right now.
With 18 seconds left, the Pioneers lead 46-37. A steal by Jeremy Manning. They're going to call for the travel.
I have to agree.
That was a good call by the officials.
That's
Great
one of those
hustle by Manning.
situations again where you steal the ball and they're really not sure and you sort of get caught up, but you still have to go with Manning because he made that initial call. We have 12 seconds left here in the third quarter with the Pioneers up by 9 points.
Dave, I think the Panthers need to pull the ball to the top and try to get a good open shot to end the third quarter.
They do need something to stop the momentum here. Chad Montgomery is coming in for Sean Stewart, I think, to prevent a silly foul. It's a good call by Coach Jim Whitaker.
They don't want him to pick up a cheap foul within the last 2 seconds of the third quarter. He's valuable to this team. And the number 41 up with the basket and the foul. Big play for the Bloomington South Panthers.
I have to say,
number 41, Eric Grant on the play.
I have to say that was a silly foul with only 7 seconds left in the quarter. I don't think you should make that foul. Even let him go ahead and have the basket and see what you can do with the remaining 7 seconds.
That foul was called on number 31, Jeremy Manning for the Mooresville Pioneers. That'll be his second for the night. Eric Grant for the line for the Bloomington South Panthers. The shot's up and short. Rebound comes down to Chad Montgomery. He pushes it up to Brad Bennett. Brad Bennett drives the lane, throws up the shot, and it's good.
Oh, an excellent shot by Brad Bennett to get the Pioneers back to a 9-point lead.
Great play by Brad Bennett. He didn't have much time out of the clock. He drove the lane and took advantage of the situation.
Well, Trent, it looks like we'll be having the third quarter shootout.
Dave, we've got a great game on hand. The crowd's wonderful. The cheer block's on their feet. I'll tell you what, it's hot in here. We're melting some snow on the roof, Dave.
It looks like, and the third quarter shootout is a little bit short there for the first shot.
Oh, the second contestant for the Bullock Recliner. The Bullock Recliner, he missed it. And now we'll have our third contestant for the Bullock Recliner shootout in the third quarter.
You know, it's awful nice of Bullock Furniture to give it this great opportunity to get everybody into the game. It's one of those things that you look forward to between the third and fourth quarter to see them
and
shoot.
our third contestant comes up short too. Dave, that's great for Bullock Furniture. It makes our fans get involved here at the games, and it makes people want to come to watch Mooresville basketball. It's a great experience for everybody.
If we can look back a second to the last 7 seconds of the third quarter, what caused the whole setup was the miss by number 41, Eric Brand. He's now 2 for 3 from the line, and he missed that one-shot foul.
David, was a great rebound by number 43, Chad Montgomery for the Pioneers. He looked for the quick outlet pass to Bennett, who took it all the way up the floor with the closing seconds of the half to drive the lane and put the ball in the basket with just enough time left.
We now have 14 fouls on both teams, so we have 3 fouls to give. Both have 3 fouls to give before they're in the 1-and-1. Manning setting up for a 3 and drives the lane.
We start the fourth quarter with the Mooresville Pioneers leading 48-39.
It's an awful large deficit for the Bloomington South Panthers to overcome if the Pioneers keep this tempo going.
There's still a lot of time left though, Dave. And you know Indiana high school basketball, it's great.
I think that Jeremy Manning doesn't need that hesitation in the shot there. If he would go ahead and take that up, I do believe we might see a little bit more scoring production.
Manning drives the lane and looks for the pass. Overton with good hustle, recovers. Bennett's got the ball, looks under to open Bill Klontz, who goes up strong.
Good job of going up strong by Bill Klontz.
It was a great play by the Pioneers.
That is Bill Klontz' 6th point.
Dave, that's what we need from our big man. We need our big man going up strong.
We have a trap right now. They broke the trap. Manning with a silly overplay, and he's going to pick up a foul.
Dave, it's hard to tell from this angle whether that was a foul or not. We'll have to agree with the official on that one.
The fans on the other side don't seem to like it, but that's just your hometown crowd.
That'll be Jeremy Manning's third foul in the evening. That'll put the Mooresville Pioneers with 5 team fouls for the half.
2 more, and Bloomington South Panthers are in the 1-and-1.
Number 5, Nate Norman brings the ball up for the Bloomington South Panthers.
So we almost had a 3-pointer by Josh
Number
Anderson.
45, Josh Anderson with the drive and the bucket.
That's 10 points if I'm scoring correctly for Josh Anderson.
It seems like the Pioneers have slowed down their game a little bit here in the fourth quarter to start off with.
Bennett almost picked up a travel there. Looks like
Nice
a good
pass.
give and go. Another one.
Klontz just short on the basket.
You have to like Sean's taking that ball up though.
Dave, Sean's hot right now. I'd like to see him take that shot up, Sean.
I have to agree. Norman takes the three-pointer and comes off the back of the rim. No rebound for the Pioneers. And
Number
2 points.
21, Anthony Crane with the rebounded basket for the Panthers. We have a timeout called by the Mooresville Pioneers.
It seems like the Bloomington South Panthers are trying to cut into the Pioneers' lead, but it's almost still 7 points. They've only cut 2 points in the deficit in nearly 2
Dave, it was a
minutes.
smart timeout on part by Jim Whitaker. I think he noticed the momentum shifting towards the Bloomington South Panthers, and he wanted to give our team a minute to reset and adjust to what the Bloomington South team is doing.
I think that Coach Whitaker really knows what he's doing, and that's part of the reason why we have this 10-2 record this year. He's a great coach and seems to be working awful hard.
Dave, you got to give credit to both teams for coming out and playing hard to start off the second half. Both teams are scrapping, fighting hard for the ball, battling underneath. It's a great game.
I do have to agree. It seems like the officiating hasn't been particular for one side. The officials just seem to let the teams play, and I like that in a basketball game.
Dave, we've also got to recognize the MHS Pet Band. They're here at every home game. They're always here supporting our team, no matter what they do. And they're always adding enthusiasm to the team, fans. Without them, the Indiana High School basketball would not be the same.
We're coming back out on the court now with 6 minutes and 16 seconds left to play. Mooresville 50, Bloomington South 43, and Mooresville has the ball on the Bloomington South end of the court.
Bill Klotz will throw the ball into number 14, Brad Bennett, and will bring it up to the Pioneers.
I wonder what Whit said to the team during that timeout. I wonder if he'll slow the tempo down a little bit to try to play a little bit of a prevent defense almost.
Dave, I'm not real sure what Jim Whitaker has in mind.
It seems like Manning pulled the ball out there. Overton not really looking to
It
go
looks
inside.
like Bloomington South's playing in zone right now, Dave.
I think they are playing a 2-3 and they just fouled. We'll have to see who that'll go on.
It looks like it might be on number 45, Josh Anderson, but we'll check with the official.
41.
41, Eric Grant. Sorry about that.
Now the Bloomington South Panthers have two of their big men with 4 fouls. We'll have to watch that. If you remember, Tim Fuchs picking up his 4th foul on the technical. Number 35 for the Adam Long knocks the ball out of bounds. There'll be Pioneers on their end of the court.
It was a great defensive play by Bloomington South. Great hustle.
To even be able to tip the ball is great. Manning has the ball on the backcourt.
Dave, we had the zone disorganized while ago. If we do the same, have good ball movement, I think we can take advantage of this zone that Bloomington South's playing.
And the ball will be going back to the Pioneers after it comes off the foot of number 21. That's number 21, Anthony Crane of Bloomington South.
It looks like the coach is holding the ball and having a little talk with the official.
Well, it seems like he's trying to get anything to get his team motivated here. They're starting a little bit of a press on the other end of the court.
Bill Klotz throws the ball into Brad Bennett.
Bennett's bringing the court up on the right-hand side. The Pioneers are going to the north end. Brad Bennett attempts to force the ball down to Bill Klotz and it's turned over.
Both teams are just showing outstanding hustle, Dave.
I think they're both playing scrappy.
Great
Oh, a
tip by
steal by
Sean
Brad
Stewart.
Bennett. Sean Stewart has the ball on a breakaway. And a great layup. If my scoring's correct, that's 11 points for Sean Stewart. None from the line.
Oh, tremendous touch by number 5, Nate Norman. Yeah, he got a great roll on that basket, Dave.
I think that's
Manning with the three, Dave.
Manning with a big three-pointer.
He had no hesitation on that shot. That's just what we need.
That's Manning's 4th three-pointer of the game, and Bloomington South answers with number 21, Anthony Crane. I don't know if Bloomington South really knows what they're doing. I would not want to get into a three-point shooting battle with the Pioneers,
No, the Pioneers have been pretty successful this year with their perimeter shooting.
especially with the likes of Brad Bennett, Jeremy Manning. Jeremy Manning for another 3.
Oh, just off the mark. Rebounded number 21, Anthony Crane for the Panthers.
But I still don't believe they wanted to get into a three-point shooting battle. And we're going to have a foul here on a blocking foul on Bill Klotz. That's his 2nd foul of the evening.
Looks like 16 fouls on the Pioneers. They have one more foul and we'll be shooting 1-on-1. With 4:21 left in the 4th quarter, the Mooresville Pioneers leading the Bloomington South Panthers 55-48.
At the line, shoot 2 for the Panthers.
They're saying that he was shooting. Number 35, Adam Long will be at the line. He's 1 for 2 this evening.
Dave, we had a substitution on the play. Number 44, Matt Bichette, came in for number 54, Bill Klotz. He's played an outstanding defensive game.
It'll be interesting to see how Matt Bichette can handle the post down low with the big men. But if we can get one more foul on them, first shot good by Adam Long. If we get one more foul, one of them will foul out. They're both playing with 4 fouls. It's very dangerous for the South team.
Dave, we still have a senior return to number 43, Nick Hughes, for the Bloomington South Panthers. The second shot was good by the Bloomington South Panthers. They've got a foul on the play. I'm not sure who it's on.
Adam Long's now 3 for 4 from the line. He has 5 points on the evening.
Fouls on Bloomington South, number 35, Adam
Foul was on number 35, Adam Long. It's the first foul on him.
You wonder,
16 foul for Bloomington South. So each team has one more foul to get before we're in the one-on-one, Dave. Free throws are going to be a big part at the end of this game.
you wonder about Nick Fuchs, if the head coach for Bloomington South, J.R. Holmes, is benching Fuchs because of the technical foul. It might be a disciplinary reason.
Could be, Dave. We'll have to stay close watch on that and see what happens. Sean Stewart bringing the ball for the Pioneers, directing traffic. He looks over to number 14, Brad Bennett. He shifts to the left, passes back out to Jeremy Manning. Sean Stewart with the ball again. Passes over to Jeremy Manning, who recovers from a high pass. Jeremy passes over to Matt Bichette, who traveled on the play. Turnover by number 44, Matt Bichette, with the traveling. It'll be Bloomington South ball coming back up the floor.
You don't like to see them turn the Pioneers turn the ball over. It's only a 5-point game right now with 3:51 left in the fourth quarter. It's getting awful close for the Pioneers.
Dave, if Bloomington South can come down in this possession, play some smart basketball and score, this could be a great finish in this game.
The three-point shot up by number 45,
Off the
John
mark.
Anderson, and
He's
over
got
the
an
back ball.
And number 35, Adam Long, that'll be his second for team 7. We'll be shooting one-on-one for the Pioneers.
It'll be Bill Klotz going to the line. He tonight is 2 for 2 from the line.
Looks like Coach Jim Whitaker's having a little chat with Jared Overton, Jeremy Manning, and Brad Bennett.
Witt seems to do that quite often. He seems to go down there and talk to the players during the course of the game to see to get a feel of what's going on.
Bill Klotz is 2 for 2 from the line. His third shot. It's up, no good. And the ball tipped out of bounds by number 41 of Bloomington South, Eric Brandon, will be Pioneer ball.
That's a great break for the Pioneers with them only leading by 5 points with 3:39 left in the game.
Bill Klotz will bring the ball in for the Pioneers. Having some trouble. He finds Jeremy Manning at the top of the key. Sean Stewart with the ball on the right side.
It seems like we're playing a little bit of a slow down game here. I'm not sure that's what they want to do.
Looks like we're running some picks with our shooters, Dave.
I think Witt just wants them to look for a good, clean, open shot. And when they find that, go ahead and take it. Now, however long it takes to find it, will be however long they're going to take.
Pull-up shot by Bennett off the mark. I think we have a foul. Number 54, Bill Klotz over the back.
That'll be Bill Klotz's third foul.
That'll be Mooresville's 17th foul. Now to put Bloomington South on the line for a one-on-one situation.
Mooresville, number 54, Bill Klotz, his third.
Dave, I believe it'll be number 21, Anthony Crane, on the line for the Bloomington South Pioneers.
If I'm correct, he has not been to the line this evening.
Anthony Crane.
Dave, we've got 3:14 left in the fourth, and we still haven't seen Nick Fuchs return.
I do believe that the head coach of Bloomington South, J.R. Holmes, is benching him for disciplinary reasons.
The first shot for Anthony Crane's good. Second shot getting ready to take underway.
The Pioneer lead's now down to 4 points.
Second shot's short. Rebound by Bill Klotz. Oh, a near steal by Nate Norman. He'll get charged with the foul. I believe that's his second. Bloomington South's 18th foul.
So that is his second, Trent.
I believe Brad Bennett will go the line for a one-on-one situation.
It's interesting to see Nate Norman play an awful lot in the JV game and then come back out in the varsity game and get his 2 quarters.
I think it's what the Bloomington South coaches are needing. I think we need a quick guard with some dribbling skills and shooting stuff.
John Holmes just entered the game. If you remember earlier to this half, he made 2 key 3-pointers to get the Bloomington South back into the ball game. It'll be interesting to see what he does with the ball here. Brad Bennett from the free throw line. His first shot's up and it's missed. He's now
Rebound
0 for 1 on the
41,
evening.
Eric Brand gives the ball to John Holmes, who rushes the ball up the court.
Anderson with a 2-point shot, nothing.
Nate Norman can't go up the rebound, and he traveled on the play.
Oh, Nate Norman throws the ball, but the
Looks
ref
like
did
a
not
little
see it.
tipper slam, Dave. I don't know if it's frustration sitting in on the Bloomington South Panthers or what.
I'm afraid they just don't feel like they're getting any calls.
Ozen throws the ball to Bennett, and will bring the ball to the floor for the Mooresville Pioneers.
Manning's running a double screen right now to the
Bennett.
three-point line, and we're going to have a
We got a
blocking foul.
It looks like it'll be on Bloomington South, number 11, John Holmes.
Fouls on Mooresville,
No,
number 54.
that is a
Bill
moving
Klontz.
screen on Bill Klontz. That is his fourth foul in the
Bill
evening.
Klontz with 4 fouls. That'll send Bloomington South to the line
The
for a
refs, seem to
one-on-one
be talking about,
situation.
the refs seem to be talking about this one a little bit long, Trent. I'm not sure about it.
I think all the playing started was on the Bloomington South player. But number 5, Nate Norman, nonetheless, will hit the line for a one-on-one situation. Dave, has Nate shot any free throws this evening?
No, he has not. He has 2 points. They came on a layup earlier in the evening.
His first shot's up, and good for the Panthers.
That cuts the Pioneer lead to 3 points. He
Dave,
has a
that's what
chance to get
Bloomington
it
South
through.
needs. They need to score points with the clock stopped. Second shot up, and it's good also. Cuts the Pioneer lead to 2 with 2:49 left in the fourth. Bennett brings the ball up for the Pioneers. Gives it to Jeremy Manning. Dave, is it just me or are we standing around underneath in the paint?
I really believe they're standing around everywhere on the basketball court right now, and I don't like it. I think they should go back to that running type of style that got them in the lead in the first place. Right now, Brad Bennett's going to be going to the line. He's 0 for 1 this evening. He just missed the front end of a 1-1, and he'll have a 1-1 here.
Dave, do you know who that foul was on?
Foul number 35.
The foul was on number 35, Adam Long. It'll be his third personal for this evening, and Bloomington South's 19th foul.
Anthony Crane.
So Bennett will go to the
At the line
free
shooting
throw line for
for the
1-on-1.
Pioneers, number 14, Brad Bennett.
Bennett is
He's 0 for 1 this evening.
Bennett shots up, and it's good. Bennett's 1 for 2 from the line.
Bennett now has 12 points in the game. It's been an excellent night for Brad. He's brought the ball up, but he's played almost the entire basketball game, and it must be tiring to be that point guard. Second shot's up, and he missed that. He's now
Rebound
1
to
for 3.
South, number 21, Anthony Crane. He gives the ball over to number 5, Nate Norman with a quick jump shot, and it's good for 2 for the Bloomington South Panthers.
Number 5, Nate Norman.
Bennett quickly with the ball at the court of Jeremy Manning. Looks to Stewart. Stewart Banks goes in, pulls up the jump shot.
That's Sean Stewart's third point of the evening. As the crowd grows a little bit here, it looks like we're going to get a traveling call on number 41, Eric Brand. He has 3 fouls. That's the last of the South big men, and he has 3 fouls. So all the big men have to give are 4 fouls for Bloomington South, and we've still not seen Nick Fuchs come off the bench.
The Mooresville Pioneers have got to come up the floor and get a good shot to get this lead up to 5 points with 1 minute and 57 left.
We're down below the 2-minute mark now.
Well, it looks like we're playing a little for to score, Dave.
I do believe so, Trent. I'm not sure if this is the right call, but it seems like Coach Witz has enjoyed this all season, and we're going
Looks
to
like
get
we
a
got a
foul.
I think it's on number 5, Nate Norman. I think it'll be his third, and the team's 10.
Bloomington South, number 5, Nate Norman.
That's
His
third
If I have
foul.
my rules correct, I believe it's 2 free throws coming up for Jeremy Manning.
Yes, it is. The double bonus that the IHSAA instituted this year. It's an interesting concept that the NCAA took in 2 years ago, I do believe. And like the IHSAA almost always does, institute the rules of the NCAA a couple years down the road.
I think it's great too, Dave, to get the high school players ready for the next step. Jeremy shots up, and he gets the shooter's roll.
Manning is now 3 for 5 from the free throw line. He's not his usual self there this evening, shooting only 60% right now.
The second shot's on the way, and it's good.
4 for 6 for Manning, and now up to 80% on the evening.
With 1 minute 41 left, the Bloomington South Panthers bring the ball up to the floor, trailing the Mooresville Pioneers 55 to 6.
Basket by number 5, Nate Norman.
Nate Norman with the bucket for the Panthers.
That's
Makes it
6
a
big points from Nate
60-57.
Norman.
Dave, there's a 3-point lead left. I don't know if we could be playing for the score right now.
It seems like that's what Coach Witt wants to do. I believe he has confidence in the shooters on the free throw line, and that's really what he's looking for.
I think it's great that the coach can have that much confidence in his players, Dave.
Stewart now has the ball in the backcourt with no count going on because of the not being guarded closely rule.
Stewart with the ball. Looks underneath, he drives the lane, pulls up, dishes to Klontz. He can't hang on to the ball with the Bloomington South ball.
That's a turnover at a critical point in the game. This might prove to be costly. We have 50 seconds left in the game, and the Pioneers are only up by 3 points.
Dave, with the double bonus situation for the Pioneers, I feel that we've got to try to draw this back. We've got to coach the play.
We have a foul now on Jared Overton. That is his 4th.
Jared Overton with 4 fouls, and that'll be Mooresville's 19th foul.
That was away from the ball. And I'm not sure that's the type of foul that you can call this late in the basketball game, being that far away from the basketball. They were just fighting for position, and they got caught on each other. It looks like the Pioneers will be taking a timeout right now.
Dave, I think Coach Whitaker's got to talk to his players about drawing some fouls because they're in the double bonus. It's an easy way to score some points.
The Pioneers will put the South Panthers into the double bonus next time they foul also.
Dave, everybody's excited.
It seems like it's interesting. We have a couple people we'd like to thank here. First of all, we want to thank the AMMHS camera crew who've done an excellent job this evening, and our producer, Greg Marine. We'd like to thank Mr. Jerry Brown, who without him, none of this would be possible.
I think we also need to thank the athletic department for allowing us to do this broadcast this evening. And I think we need to thank the fans for coming out and supporting our team.
We've had an excellent cheer block, and we'd also like to thank the refs for being out here. It's awful tough for them to come out every week and take some of the words they get from the crowd, but they enjoy doing it, and that's the reason why they're out here. Well, as this timeout winds up, we're looking at 40 seconds with Mooresville up by 3, 60 to 57, and Bloomington South.
As I was going to say, it's going to be interesting to see how both teams come out and approach these last 40 seconds of the ball game.
Bloomington South has a free throw right here. It'll be number 41, I do believe. That is Eric Brand. He's 2 for 3 from the line tonight.
This is a big free throw, Dave.
It's an awful big set of free throws. We're in the bonus right now, a 1-and-1 situation.
He's got to hit this free throw, Dave.
Shots up, and it's off
short.
the front of the rim.
Bloomington South.
He's going to get a foul and a basket.
Number 45, Josh Anderson with the rebound and basket. And it looks like the foul will be charged to number 52, I'm sorry. Number 52, Jared Overton. I believe that's his 5th.
That is. He'll be gone from the game.
I believe Jared Overton is fouled out of the game with 37 seconds left.
That's where the big men have come into play right now. We did not get a body on them, and that caused the whole situation. We still have not seen the return of Nick Fuchs. It must be for disciplinary reasons. Right now, the Panthers are down by 1 point with 37 seconds left, and Josh Anderson on the line to complete this 3-point play.
Dave, this is a huge free throw for the Panthers.
It is a very big free throw for the Panthers. It'll be interesting to see who Coach Jim Whitaker replaces. He's bringing Chad Oberle off the bench, I believe.
In the line for the Panthers,
Looks like we have a substitution for the Panthers. Number 22, Jason Sunborn, will come in for number 21, Anthony Crane.
Jeremy Manning will be down on the blocks of the Pioneers. I believe that's because of his intelligence in blocking out.
23, Chad Overlay. Replaces number 52, Jared Overton.
Jared had a great night this evening. He was 4 for 4 from the line and had 6 points in the entire evening. He did an excellent job of putting the people out. But unfortunately, when blocking out the big men, you're going to draw fouls, and he picked up 5 in this game.
Jared also needs to be commended for his great free throw shooting this evening.
I have to agree. He's worked awful hard on that this season.
Now the big clutch free throw for the Panthers.
Number 45, Josh Anderson on the line. His free throw's up, and it's good. The game is tied.
Game with 37 seconds left in the 4th. Dave, everybody is on their feet in this gym. It's a great game.
I believe that the Pioneers will be playing for a last-second shot here.
Dave, we're playing for 4 to score here to get the last shot of the game. I think
a 5-second call.
5 seconds left. Dave, I don't know if I agree with that.
I don't know that I agree with that. I don't think he was being closely guarded, and I don't think you can call that 5-second call.
Dave, I'm not sure about the rules on this situation, but I think you have to be guarded awful close for that call to be made.
It'll be interesting to see here whether or not Coach Whitaker will tell his team to foul or to let their defense play out.
Dave, Coach Whitaker may be frustrated with that call, but he's got to be careful not to get a technical with 21 seconds left.
I have to agree with Whit in that situation. I do not believe that Bennett was being closely guarded, and with that new rule that was instituted about 3 years ago, they can dribble around all they want as long as there's nobody on them.
Dave, with the game being tied up to 60 points with 21 seconds left, I'm looking for Bloomington South to come in and try to pump the ball into the big man. If there's no shot, I expect to dish off to one of the little men for a quick shot.
Even in these big situations, the Bloomington South coaches are keeping Nick Fuchs on the bench after that technical foul. It seems like an awfully big call, but it seems like the other big men for the Bloomington South Panthers have stepped up.
After the game on the upper level.
The Pioneers and the Panthers both have one timeout left. It's 21 seconds. The score is tied, 60 points apiece.
Here comes the ball teams back out on the floor.
For the Pioneers, we have Chad Montgomery, Brad Bennett, Jeremy Manning, Sean Stewart, and Bill Klontz, who has played an excellent game this evening.
We had another timeout called.
This one is charged to, I'm not sure who this one's charged to.
Believe it's the Bloomington South.
The Panthers are out of timeouts now. It looks like they'll be going for the last second shot. They wanted to see if the Pioneers would come out and do a defensive setup. I think they called the timeout a little bit too soon for that.
I do too, Dave, because the Pioneer players weren't even set up. They were still walking on the floor. Dave, here comes that important part of the band again.
I think we're just going to sit back and enjoy the atmosphere here a little bit. 21 seconds left, tied up all at 60. We're coming back out. Bloomington South has the ball at the half court after the controversial 5-second call.
Looks like 23, Jason Sunborn will bring the ball in for the Panthers.
The Panthers have a set play run. They get the ball in, 20 seconds left. They'll be playing for a last second shot. Chad Montgomery is guarding the ball right now.
John Holmes brought the ball up the floor and gives number 5, Nate Norman. Oh,
A traveling call on number 5, Nate Norman with 10 seconds left. Tied up all at 60.
This crowd exploded.
I do believe it. That is a big pivotal point in the game. We have 10 seconds left. Jim Whitaker has just called a timeout for the Pioneers. That was a big call. That was some great defense being played by Jeremy Manning on that play.
Great help defense on the drive. It was awesome. It'll be interesting to see what they do in the last 10 seconds.
We'll definitely be going to a last second shot. It'll be interesting to see which one of the Pioneer shooters will be taking that. I don't know if it would be a bad call to go down low to Bill Klontz. He's had an excellent evening this night. He has 6 points and he's 2 for 2 from the line.
Dave, even if he gets the ball underneath and gets the foul, he's shooting excellent from the line tonight.
It'll be interesting to see whether the Panthers will foul and see if they can get a last second shot, considering that the defense hasn't done a great deal on the Pioneers this evening.
It looks like the Pioneers bring out Sean Stewart, Brad Bennett, Chad Oberly, Jeremy Manning, and Bill Klontz. The Panthers bring out Nate Norman, John Holmes, number 23, Jason Sunborn,
Number 45, Josh Anderson.
and number 35, Adam Long.
The Pioneers will be bringing the ball in from the other end of the
Into
court.
Brad Bennett.
Gets the ball with 9 seconds
Half
left.
court with 7 seconds left.
He's driving the
in.
lane.
Looks back
to
Jeremy
Manning for 3.
On the mark.
Tip. Oh, and we'll be going to overtime here in
Situation.
the William R. Curry Center. We'll be going to overtime, tied up at 60 of the fourth quarter. Manning's three-point shot fell just a bit short, and the tip from Oberly was a little bit late.
Dave, can you imagine what this gymnasium would have done if Manning would have hit that shot?
Well, it'd have been unbelievable, but unfortunately, we're going to have to go to an overtime right now, and we're going to need great defense by the Pioneers.
Dave, I think one factor we have to look at is the fact that Bloomington South has their big man in foul trouble.
They do have a big hand of foul trouble, and they seem reluctant to pull Nick Fuchs off the bench. I'm not sure, though. He's standing up now. He might be going in.
Also, I think if you look at the Morrisville Pioneers, we got Bill Clunch.
In Indiana high school basketball, when the game goes into overtime, you go into 4-minute quarters until somebody wins. Right now, we face our first overtime, 4 minutes, game tied up at 60. We have Bill Clunch jumping against number 45, Josh Anderson. Earlier, Josh Anderson beat Jared Overton on the jump. It'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Ball's up in the air and controlled by the Pioneers.
Manning steals the tip after Josh Anderson tips it.
Back over to Manning. The Pioneers look like they're running a little more tight inside, running a double screen for Manning and Stewart. Bennett pulls up, misses. Rebound pulled down by Bloomington South.
That's number 41 for them, Eric Brand. They still are refusing to bring in Nick
Holmes,
Fuchs.
three-point attempt off the mark. Big rebound by Bill Clunch.
And a
foul on number 5, Nate Norman.
Foul on Bloomington South, number 5, Nate Norman, his 4th. At the line, shooting 2 for the Pioneers, number 54, Bill Clunch.
Bill Clunch is 2 for 2 this evening from the free throw line. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep his success up.
Dave, both teams have 10 personal fouls, so we'll be in a double bonus situation the rest of the way in this overtime period. Bill Clunch makes his free throw attempt for the shooter's roll.
We have 4 fouls on Nate Norman right now. If he picks up another one, that might hurt the Panthers awfully bad.
Clunch up his 4th free throw of the night. He's 4 for 4 from the line.
And he also has now picked up 8 points.
Score 62-60. Pioneers leading the Panthers with 3:30 left in the overtime period.
It looks like there are quite a bit of theatrics going out on the court right now. People taking dives, and the refs just don't seem to buy it. Josh Anderson with a big move to tied up at 62.
That was a great play by the Panthers big man. Bennett brings the ball up to court for the Pioneers. I think we're looking at the double screen for Manning. There he is.
He's being guarded closely, though, by number 23, Jason Sunborn.
Stewart with the shot.
Stewart with the shot and the basket. Big chance for a 3-point play.
Looks like the foul will be on number 11.
John has not been to the free throw line this evening, but he has had great success in the free throw line this season.
Pioneers, number 32, Sean Stewart.
This could be a big 3-point play for the Pioneers.
Shots up, and
It's
it is good. A 3-point play for the Pioneers.
Against the Pioneers, a 65-62 lead with 2:56 left in the overtime period.
If my stats are right, Trent, that's 16 points for Sean Stewart. A big evening.
Pass into number 45, goes up strong and gets another basket. Josh Anderson has had 2 back-to-back short plays to the hoop.
Josh Anderson has just been nearly unstoppable down there. Another double screen for Manning. It doesn't look like it was picked up.
It looks like Jim Whitaker's come up with a strategy to pull defenders over with Manning on a double pick and try to find the open lane with Stewart on the opposite side.
I think he is. Now Manning's running a little post-up play.
Pass into him after the stolen by number 45, Josh Anderson.
Josh Anderson has stepped up in this overtime period.
John Holmes brings the ball up for the Panthers. They look inside to Anderson again. If I were the Panthers, I'd be looking inside too.
Nate Norman gets the ball in the lane, and he takes a traveling call. That's his second travel in about 2.5 minutes here. We're looking at Matt Frechette bringing the ball in to Brad Bennett. We'll have to go to the length of the court. We have 2 minutes and 6 seconds left with 65-64 in favor of the Pioneers. Manning has the ball on the right wing, giving it back to Bennett.
Bennett gives the ball to Stewart. Looks like Bill Clonch just came off the screen underneath, gives it back to Manning.
I like the idea of Clonch not taking that shot. That's awful far out for a big man. Bennett looking up, takes the ball back and resets
Stewart
the
out.
offense.
Looks to take the three, but decides not to. Gives the ball to Bill Clonch. Ball back out top to Manning. There's a minute 23 left on the clock.
It'll be interesting to see how much of the clock the Pioneers do eat up in this drive, in this play.
Pioneers only have a 1-point lead with a minute 16 left. The crowd's starting to get into it, Dave.
The entire cheer block is standing at this point. It'll be very, very interesting to see how this comes out. I wonder if Whitaker will almost go for a last shot right now and see how long the Panthers can go before fouling.
It'll be interesting to see. We're still running a lot of picks and screens in the post.
As long as they continue to pass the ball, they're not going to have to foul.
Great look by Bill
look for
Clonch.
Sean Stewart for a layup.
Great look by Bill Clonch. John Holmes has the ball for the Panthers.
Sean Stewart,
Oh,
Gary Manning on a steal. He's going to go.
Oh, smart
Pulls
play.
the ball up.
Smart
Excellent
play.
play. Manning will be going to the line for 2 shots. The foul's on number 23, John Sumboom.
That was a very smart play by Jeremy Manning. It was a great play.
At the line, shoot 2 for the Pioneers, number 31, Jeremy Manning.
Manning tonight.
Pull the ball out there in that situation, Dave.
Manning tonight's 4 for 6 from the free throw line. He hit 2 key free throws earlier in this game. There seems to be a problem with the scores bit that Witt's bringing up right now.
Dave, I'm not too sure what the controversy is about.
I'm not sure either. It seems as if there's a problem, though. Everybody seems to come over to get a drink on the side bench.
And this discussion is still continuing at the scorers table.
Oh, Witt seems disgusted.
Witt doesn't seem too happy with the officials. Do you think maybe it has something to do with the possession arrow?
I know the possession arrow should be in favor of Bloomington South at this point because we won the jump, but I do believe it has something to do with the 10 fouls right now. No, it's the score. There's a problem with the score. They're saying that the score is now 67 for the Pioneers, and
Dave, I don't know what's going on.
we're not sure what's going on. But right now the scoreboard says 67-12, the Pioneers.
The Mooresville fans seem to like that one, Dave, but we know that's not right. It looks like the Bloomington South coaches will pull his players over to have a quick conference.
67-64 for the Pioneers. We have a 3-point lead with Jeremy Manning on the line right now with 31 seconds left. 31 seconds and number 31 on the line.
There's going to be some key free throws for the Pioneers. He's got 2 shots. One of them will make it a 2-possession game.
He's 4 for 6 from the evening. Not his normal percentage, but still pretty good.
His first shot getting ready to go up. It's on its way, and it's good. A big free throw by Jeremy Manning.
Manning stretches the game out into a 2-possession lead.
Jeremy Manning, all the Pioneer players drop back with Jeremy Manning shooting his second. Manning shot up and good to make it a 5-point lead for the Pioneers.
Big free throws by
69-64 with 30 seconds left.
Big free throws by Jeremy Manning right there. Oh, a blocked shot by Brad Bennett.
Big rebound by Matt Fichette.
Great rebounding by Matt
And look
Fichette.
up to
Ball
Jeremy
goes up to
Manning.
Manning.
19 seconds left.
Manning takes it down.
We got a 7-point lead. 3-point basket by Bloomington South, no good. Rebound to Bill Clonch, he throws the ball out.
6 seconds left. Stewart gets the ball.
Stewart's got
He's
the
going to launch the 3.
It's
No,
the
he
game,
holds the
Dave.
ball.
It's the game. Oh,
That was a silly call by the refs, I believe. There's only 1
Yeah.
second left, and it's a celebration here in Mooresville.
the celebration has started already. 1 second left on the clock. 71-64, the Mooresville Pioneers. The Bloomington South fans are putting their coats on and getting ready to head out into the cold.
I do believe they're warming the bus up, Chip.
I believe so, Dave. This is a great game for both teams. Both teams played their hearts out.
It is the first overtime game for the Pioneers this season. It's great to see them come out with a win in such a tough situation. Right now, they've scored 11 points in the overtime and they've held Bloomington South to 4. It's excellent for the 4 minutes.
The Pioneers will now be at 11-2 for the season.
And this will drop the Bloomington South Panthers down to 8-4. Manning takes his first free throw. He's looking at it. The shot is up, and it's good.
72-64 Pioneers.
He is now 7 for 9 from the free throw line. That's more like a Manning free throw percentage.
The second shot. It's on the way. And it's good.
8 for 10, 80%.
73-64 Pioneers. 1 second left. The game is over.
Well, it seems like for the Pioneers tonight, Sean Stewart and Jeremy Manning both stepped up to the occasion. They both scored over 15. I'm not exactly sure how many they scored because the overtime period threw my stats off a little bit, but they were excellent in this great win for the Pioneers.
Dave, this is a great win for the Pioneers. Puts them at 11-2. I think one of the big things we have to look at is why Nick Fuchs never re-entered the game for the Bloomington South Panthers.
That technical proved to be very, very costly for the Panthers. It looks like our
broadcast is coming to an end for this evening. We'd like to say thanks for everybody that helped put this production together. And we'd like to say thanks to all the fans. See you next time.
Indiana, home of the state flag of Indiana. And Coach Jim Whitaker joins us. What a great team you've put together so far this year. A tremendous win Friday over Bloomington South.
Yeah, we've been really happy. The kids have been playing very hard, and certainly it just shows that hard work and determination pays off.
And especially for this team, which heard that they were going to be Team of the Week on Wish TV, didn't want to be disgraced in front of Debbie Knox in their practice gear, so they've put on their entire team uniform. Coach, Coach. That's unbelievable. Debbie's going to be very pleased.
Well, we just want to make sure everybody knows that we're home of the Pioneers, home of the state flag, and we're really going to do what we can to turn people on.
Well, you're this week's Dodge Team of the Week, and who is the sharpest shooter on the team? I haven't shot a three-pointer yet this year, and I want to shoot against your very best shooter.
Well, I guess we'll bring Jeremy Manning up here since he's been out here warming up.
All right, Jeremy, go ahead, get yourself a basketball. Go ahead and shoot first. Hold this. Your name?
Steve Moses.
Do this play-by-play, Steve.
Play-by-play. Okay. I got
Go ahead. Come on.
And Jeremy Manning spotting up. He takes the first try and it's just a bit outside. Oh, he shoots. He's spotting up. And it's good.
Well, there you have it. Men, come on in. The Mooresville Pioneers. This week's Wish TV Team of the Week. Say hi to everyone at home while I enjoy a piece of Gray's Cafeteria strawberry pie.
Hi, Mom. How you doing?
Look at this.
There
Look
it
at
is.
this incredible pie from Gray. That's why that's the world's best strawberry pie right there.
We had a little sampling down in the newsroom, and we can attest to that.
You
Okay.
got some right here, Mike.
All right, Mark, thanks. Next on News 8 at 6 o'clock.
Okay. Hello, MHS. I'm Ryan Lambert, and I'm here with Wish TV News 8 anchor Mark Patrick, and he was just here awarding the Mooresville Pioneer basketball team the Team of the Week. Mr. Patrick, how do you determine the Team of the Week?
Well, Ryan, what we try and do to determine the Team of the Week is really... I'm sorry, I was just talking like you for a second. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, it's called puberty. I haven't exactly got there yet.
That's all right. You know, I didn't shave until I was 41 years old. We decided that Mooresville had shown the most courage this week in the record that they have and how hard they've been playing with not having that much height, the great rebounding they've been showing, the great defense. And they're really close to Gray's Cafeteria, which has the best pie in the world. So really, that's the big reason why we came out here, to get some pie.
I'd also like to ask you, how important is...
Can I ask you something first?
Sure.
Why exactly would Jason Edwards, who is supposed to be the #1 news anchor on AM MHS, be running the camera? I mean, we don't ever have Mike Ahern run the camera.
Well, you see, as you notice, my pass also here says news anchor, and actually, I'm a lot better than he
Now,
is. So.
really, you know, what I dig is that Diane Hadley, the advisor, has signed this with 2 different pens because her first one ran out. Diana Hadley, that's good. Where is she?
She is right there in the corner.
Come on over here, Diana. Let's meet Diana, everybody. It's how is Ryan faring so far? Has he got an A?
Ryan does a great job.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, if I keep my eye on him.
Okay, well, go ahead and take the lens cap off that camera and snap a couple more pictures. Here you go, Ryan. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay. I was going to ask you, how important are the high school sports to Wish TV8 and their coverage, and how they directly impact you?
Well, it's fun for me to cover high school sports because I played high school sports in this area. And matter of fact, Mooresville knocked us out of the sectional 2 years, my junior and senior year, when they weren't supposed to. And you shake your head knowingly because you were at least 6 months old when that happened. And so it's fun to come around and see all the stuff that's going on. And we try and cover high school sports as well as anybody.
Well, I'd like to say we're very proud to be a distinguished alum like yourself because we do have such great pride here at Mooresville. And
well, I didn't go to high school. I went to Brownsburg.
well, hey, that's understandable then. One more thing I'd like to ask is about the class basketball system. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that, and what do you think the outcome will be?
I hope that the outcome will be that they'll keep the tournament like it is in Indiana, because I think that we have the most unique high school basketball system in all the world, and to just get rid of that, get rid of something that's been so successful through the years, the one tournament that the rest of the United States talks about, I think would be a mistake.
All right, well, there you have it from Mr. Mark Patrick of Wish TV News, and we thank you for spending time with us, and good luck on your way back to the studio, I guess.
Thank you, Ryan, and I am sure glad to be part of this, and hopefully everyone will have a good time at school today.
Thank you very much. First interview, real anchor, and as you can see, I got made look like a total fool, and the reports we heard were true. He's pretty much a jerk, so I really am not that dumb, but thanks for watching us anyway. Bye.
I think it'd be a mistake.
All right, well, there you have it from Mr. Mark Patrick of Wish TV News, and we thank you for spending time with us, and good luck on your way back to the studio, I guess.
Thank you, Ryan, and I am sure glad to be part of this, and hopefully everyone will have a good time at school today.
Thank you very much. Okay, you just made me look like an idiot on camera.
Oh, you did great. You did great.
No, it's not really.
Actually, he made you look good.
I hope so.
That's right.
Coach,
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Get on the other side of the camera.
Since Patrick's leaving, go get your other stuff on now.
Go get my uniform.
Did you get that on there? Well, we were also considering if you needed some help eating the strawberry pie, we'd be glad to help you.
Yeah, you guys should keep one anyway.
No.
They already ate one. Oh, well. Wait a minute. Would you look? It's a Marine. There's a Marine behind that camera.
I had one left, John.
We did. We ate it. Hey, that's okay. We'll just take them like this because they'll be devoured as soon as we get back. All right. Take care.
I wasn't going to get into that battle.
Not against high school. Did you see the big camera down here?
Yeah, I did.
That's the big camera. That's what the big boys play with right there.
Hey, we're going to try and get them to
get Mark on
this, see if he can find
What are you doing? Filming your next request?
Don't you have some gum to get out from under the bleachers or something?
You see a hitchhiker on there?
See what?
A hitchhiker?
The hitchhiker?
Yeah.
No.
I'll be dang, somebody picked him up.
Oh, another great bit. Thank you. Thank you. It's Charlie from Mooresville Schools, everybody. Here on the show.
Who are you? Me. So he's going to eat, right?
Sure.
See, I can do both. I'm highly skilled in that area. Do it quite often.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Are you guys following us out to the parking lot? No. I thought you were a Marine. I thought it didn't matter what the weather was like. I thought Marines went anywhere.
That's the Postal Service.
Oh, it's the Postal Service. Oh, so you got a gun. Just a joke.
Think about this award that you're getting.
Well, I think it's a good thing for Mooresville and the Mooresville basketball program. We worked hard this year, and I feel like the kids really deserve it. They've played themselves into this situation and certainly deserve the respect that they're beginning to get from area teams.
Another thing you're concerned about at the beginning of the year is winning the conference again this year. How do things look right now and your chances of winning the Mid-State?
Well, we'll know Friday night. Friday night we play a team we're tied with, Avon. They have one loss, we have one loss. Greenwood and Franklin each have a loss, so we have a four-way tie for first. But each of us play each other this Friday, so after Friday night it'll be down to two teams, and certainly our kids are going to give it their best shot.
All right, well, we wish you the best of luck going into this weekend's game, and we hope you guys come out with another Mid-State Conference championship.
Thanks a lot. That was one of our goals this year, and it'd be nice to achieve that goal.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Witt.
Excited that Mooresville had shown the most courage this week in the record that they have and how hard they've been playing with not having that much height, the great rebounding they've been showing, the great defense. And they're really close to Gray's Cafeteria, which has the best pie in the world. So really, that's the big reason why we came out here, to get some pie.
How important are the high school sports to Wish TV8 and their coverage, and how they directly impact you?
Well, it's fun for me to cover high school sports because I played high school sports in this area. And matter of fact, Mooresville knocked us out of the sectional 2 years, my junior and senior year, when they weren't supposed to. And you shake your head knowingly because you were at least 6 months old when that happened. And so it's fun to come around and see all the stuff that's going on. And we try and cover high school sports as well as anybody.
Well, I'd like to say we're very proud to beat a distinguished alum like yourself because we do have such great pride here at Mooresville. And
Well, I didn't go to high school. I went to Brownsburg.
well, hey, that's understandable then. It's about the class basketball system. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that, and what do you think the outcome will be?
I hope that the outcome will be that they'll keep the tournament like it is in Indiana, because I think that we have the most unique high school basketball system in all the world, and to just get rid of that, get rid of something that's been so successful through the years, the one tournament that the rest of the United States talks about, I think would be a mistake.
All right, well, there you have it from Mr. Mark Patrick of Wish TV News, and we thank you for spending time with us, and good luck on your way back to the studio, I guess.
Sure. Why exactly would Jason Edwards, who is supposed to be the #1 news anchor on AM MHS, be running the camera? I mean, we don't ever have Mike Ahern run the camera.
Well, you see, as you notice, my pass also here says news anchor, and actually, I'm a lot better than he is, so